morning. It's January 22nd, 2024. One of the things I was putting together last week is our startup closeout log. So almost got that prepared. Some of the things, couple things I was working on last week was really just estimating. A big part of doing this business and growing is getting into parts where I get a little overwhelmed in the day-to-day business operations. I feel like I can't grow this thing if I'm stuck in one of the day-to-day business operations. And right now, I've been the last few weeks, or actually the last couple months, and I probably still have like a month left. I'm really spending probably 80 to 90% of my time in the day-to-day business operations, and that's managing the estimating department and being the main HVAC estimator that we have. So really takes up a lot of my time as we're trying to grow, and with growth, I drive that growth by the sales. So really focusing in sales and estimating and getting that to the size. But before I can just get to that size, I've got to kind of push a lot of the day-to-day operations of dealings on my shoulders and really just pound the pavement on going to new areas, doing a lot of job walks, and putting a lot of time into estimating. So it's definitely dragging when I'm going through one of those phases where I'm stuck in the day-to-day business operations. I'd much rather be overseeing the structure of the entire company and making sure all the procedures and everything are kind of flowing the way they should be. So it gets a little draining sometimes when you're just stuck in that grind of the day-to-day business operations that needs to get done. But like I said, I'm close. I feel like I'm getting closer to being able to hand off maybe the estimating management position to someone, and really teaching the team to get a little bit more prepared on the HVAC estimating. So I don't have to sit there and read so many specs and so many plans, and really do a lot of those takeoffs. So a good portion of my week this week is going to be just grinding on estimating. I'm actually off all next week, so I've got to estimate everything for this week, everything for next week, and I'm actually 2 days behind. I didn't get anything out the door on Thursday and Friday. Just really got bombarded with meetings on Friday. Seems like Friday sales meetings and other business meetings pop up, and I think I got stuck in the conference room for 6 hours on Friday. So really this week is just going to be focused on this day-to-day business operations, which is, like I said, kind of draining, but it's part of it. As you grow and you take on more, there's a lot that rides on my shoulders. Part of those that progression. So I understand that, and at least it's a point now where it's still in the office. I remember when we were first beginning, there was a lot of those points where I was trying to grow and I would land so much work, but then I'd have to go out in the field and get a lot of that work done. And I felt like I could never grow this thing because I was on a job site with my bags on going to town. So now I'm going through one of those phases again where it's like I really got to get through all the day-to-day business operations that I'm supposed to do. But it's in the office standpoint. I'm not out in the field with my bags on going to town. So those are kind of things I'll be working on this week. Like I said, I'll be off next week. So just like I end all my videos, I challenge you. Do you think you could also find what brings you so much happiness that you could set your alarm for 2:15 a.m. every Monday? Think about it.